Welcome back to another episode on the channel, man. And today we are going to be doing the rust repair on my Duramax. Let's not waste time talking about it and let's get straight to it, man. Let me show you guys what I have lined up, what all we're going to be replacing, and we'll go from there. So we got full rockers, outers, inners, nicely done. So my inners aren't super bad. They're not even through yet, so we'll probably be keeping the inners. I am gonna hit all of this with some weld through primer, and then I'm gonna coat it. While I have everything off, I'm gonna be doing the coating on my frame as well. So yeah, this side's cab corner isn't as bad, starting to go, but the other side's gone, dude. And from what I've done, I've already cut that out. So like I said, I'm gonna hit this with some weld through primer and coat this as well as coat the frame. I'm just gonna go through with a wire brush and try to knock some of the flaky stuff off and take these off with a parking brake, because I don't have a parking brake, and just make the frame look overall better. Gonna be taking the wheel lights off, the rock lights off, just disposing of all that, because I'm gonna be getting new wheel lights, switchbacks, 6 rows, 4 lights per wheel well. It's gonna look fly. So let me start by going over to the passenger side. We'll start on this side. We'll pop this door open here, and if you pull this here off, it's like little, okay, give me 2 seconds. Got that disconnected. There's 2 little clips, 4 clips that hold it in, 2 clips on the side that hold the connectors on there. You got 10 mil here, 10 mil here, and a 10 mil here. And then be ready, because these doors are heavy. Just like that. When you get those 3 10 mils out, you pull the door up and it'll come right off. The fronts are a little bit more complicated. You have to pull the door panels off and run the whole harness out of the door and pull it out through there. So same concept as well. 10 mil, 10 mil, 10 mil, up, off, good to go. So just kind of repeat the steps. Then we'll take off all this trim and weathered stripping, and I'll show you what that looks like when I get it done. As you can see in the background, might have a little noise. I might have to speak a little louder. The pressure's going. I got my buddy Jackson over there, kind of my auto body guy. I'll drop all his socials right below. If you ever need cab corners, rockers, anything rust repair, anything like that fixed, go ahead and give him a shout, and he'll give you a price that you cannot beat. He does excellent work. So go ahead, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get at him. But that being said, he's over there on that side, grinding down the spot welds, getting everything ready to get cut out. Everything's already marked. We're only going to be replacing the outer rocker. The inner rocker is good. We're going to sand, do some weld through primer, get some stuff like that. Make sure it doesn't rust again. And then we'll be taking off the bed. I got some undercoating that I would like to do. So we're just going to pull the whole bed. We originally planned on just moving it back just a tad so we could get to the cab corners. Just walk around to the other side and show you guys what we done got off already. Got all the spot wheels cut up here. Everything's off of here for the most part. The roles have switched, huh, Jackson? What? Now the white man works for me. Right?
Yeah.
We're gonna get this side cut out. We're gonna cut there, and right there. Once we get the bed off, we'll be able to drill out cab corners. And yeah, look at that. That's my Jeep now. Fenders didn't come off because we're just gonna cut about, here and try to save this. I don't know. We might take the fenders off. I don't know. We're gonna see. So we got the bed off. All of this will be rubberized, undercoated, sand it down and whatnot. Everything off. Had to clean up the garage just a tad bit, but that's cut off. No more rust. That's fucking horrible. So the inners are still good, which is a plus. Didn't want to have to replace those. They were about to go though. So we're gonna sand most of this down. Just gotta finish cutting here. We're gonna get the cab corners off of this side. Same thing for the other side. Literally everything that we've done here is literally a repeat for the other side. So it's going too bad. I think we're making good time at the moment. So should I flatbed it? No. Right now, man, this is where we're sitting. There's a hole in the outer. The outers, I mean, the inners are a lot harder to do. A lot more time consuming. So I had a hole in this one, and I didn't want it to continue to do that, and my work would just be wasted. So what we did was we cut this out, and we'll weld it here just so it has that flat seam still, and weld it here as well. Weld it, put some seam sealer on it, and that will fix the rust spot in the outer. The rest of it is just surface rust. Everything's solid, nothing is broken. So we're gonna do that. He's working on getting the new rocker cut down to size so we can start mating it up. I'm waiting on my buddy to bring me some weld through primer so I can get that welded up. And once we get the rocker on, then the cab corners would come after that. The other side was perfect. There wasn't anything wrong with this inner at all. So everything else was solid. This little piece here is starting to go, which I'm not gonna pick at it. The more I look at it, the more my soul hurts. So I'm not gonna touch it. But the rest of it's solid. So we get this cut down and get it put up there and do some final like cutting to get it to match up perfect. I had fucking bird's nest in here. It's still in there. I can't reach that shit. I'm gonna come back to you guys when we get the weld through primer, get that welded up. He's working on that side. I'm kind of trying to get this side fixed up. Already start grinding some of the stuff down, making it fresh so we can weld to it. But it's going good. We started at 11. It's, I think, 5 o'clock now. 5, 6 o'clock. So we're making good time. Hopefully we'll have both rockers on, at least both rockers on. What did you just do over here, buddy?
Fucking locked up.
Oh, that would have been bad.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. I heard it, bro. It just said,
yeah, I'm like, off.
Oh, shit. It didn't explode.
No.
It didn't explode. That's the good thing.
We safe there.
Started on this at 11, around 11 o'clock. And I just got that corner patched up that I was talking about that I wasn't going to touch, but I ended up touching because it got to me. So I'm about to spray that with some undercoat, the whole inner rocker. And I'm not even going to go up close to it because trying to weld to, you already know where I'm going with this. Whatever. That is done. It's welded up. It's not going anywhere. You won't be able to see it. So don't even worry about it. But I'm going to hit it with the undercoat. And then we got this cut down. Almost ready to go, I think.
Yeah.
Almost.
Test fit it a couple more times.
Test fit it, and then we still have to cut a little bit of stuff off of here. That's patched up, and it looks good. So I'm about to hit this with some undercoat just for safe measures, and we're gonna go ahead and try to fit that up to it. So my boy Jackson's over there welding up a patch panel just like that. I got the undercoat on, and that looks 10 times better. We didn't end up redoing the whole fucking inner because it wasn't all bad. So like we cut, patched it, and shipping it because it needs to just be better than what we took off. And do everything we can to make sure it doesn't do that for another 30 fucking years so it doesn't rust like that. Getting that all welded up somewhat. See, from back here, the welds look fine. When you get up close to them, you might have an issue. How far?
Was how far?
What's how far? But we gotta just trim up a couple pieces and whatnot. We're just trying to get this as close as we possibly can. This needs to, or you might just be able to trim this here.
Yeah. Just kind of cut it up just a little bit.
You'll like trim that arch.
That's what I'm gonna do real quick. Trim it, get it to where it all sits flush and it all looks good. And then we'll go down piece by piece with it. I'll probably just trim all of this up, and then I'll have a backing panel so that way we can make sure all of it's welded all to on our butt ends.
Okay. Yeah. Close on this side. We'll get this knocked out in the next. It's fuck outside. I can't even take my fucking self serious right now. It's so dark outside, but let me. This is where we're at so far. We got all this shit trimmed out. We're gonna make a little backing plate to get that gap smoother. We didn't want to have to take off the fender to get all that cab corner off, so it butts up nice down here. We'll weld that. And we just lifted the door over here just to see how it would fit. And everything fits up nice. We'll have to move that in a little bit to meet it, but it looks good. Once the cab corner is on, it'll look a lot better as well. But the cab corners are easy. We'll fucking get that welded up, and we gotta mark everything. Spot welds, huh?
Yep.
And then after that, we'll start tacking and getting some stuff filled in. It looks good. Yeah, that looks way better than having a fat ass nothing right there.
It all cut out.
Yeah, day number 2 of the build. So we got a lot done last night. We're gonna start welding up the driver's side and getting it all done. It's my homie honking at me. But once we get this all welded up, we gotta get it grinded down, smooth, and then body filler, small things like that. So far, this is what we got. It's all pretty smooth. Going across, everything's fairly smooth. So we're gonna get all this welded up. Oh, you fixed that, I see. So everything should be good. The cab corner is also ready. Where is it? Right there. The cab corner will slide. The cab corner is gonna slide along like that. We already got all the holes made for it. Probably go through and clean this up a little bit more, and yeah, I think. Do you want to? Actually, we can't. We gotta wait, don't we? We gotta weld all this Then we're gonna seam seal the inside, hit it with some undercoat, and call it good. But we're about to go ahead and do some spot welds, and then we'll get this on. But that'll look better, way better. All right.
People just mad at me, cause they can't fuck with my faculty. Like a little baby that's packing heat, and she gotta walk like fashion week. Getting to the money, I'ma crawl and creep. Bags in my eyes, nigga, ain't no sleep. I've been up 6-7 days a week. Too much money, everybody gotta eat. Baby tryna gobble on the whole damn team. I just put a drink, can't find a link. This bitch.
But this is where we're at. We're not gonna show you. I'm gonna just stay in 10 feet because the welds are 10 footers. And they don't look the best. But all the spot welds are welded there. We literally have to do a couple. Actually, wait, did you do that already?
Yeah, I just gotta weld up that little bit of the bottom.
Oh yeah, right there. Yeah, just gotta hit this right here. But the rest of this is all done. This shit's super thin, and this welder is not like fully adjustable. So like, you either weld hot or you're not welding hot enough. So some of the welds turned out good. This is paint defect. Won't be able to see it. I'll get grinded down. Some body filler. That's about to go on there. And yeah. So I'm gonna start sanding this down, and we'll come back to it after that. And after that, I think we're pretty much done. We just gotta go to the other side, right?
Yep, we just gotta pull this out, grind all this shit down, mop the other side up, start getting the other side cut down, measured up for everything, and get to roll with it.
Oh, that looks good already, dude. Like, how many of you can fucking kick your rocker, brother? You're not gonna. No, that's solid. So let's get grinding. So right now, we're just getting that corner sanded up. It's a little, there it goes. I'm gonna slap some primer on there. I got some bed liner sprayed in there. Seam sealer on that. We're gonna put, well, actually we'll probably just get away with the rubberized undercoat. I don't have to seam seal this because, oh, I'm stuck here. So I'm gonna spray that. We're gonna weld this up. Then that, for the most part, is done. Then we just gotta do some skim coat along the rocker there. And then after that, we'll literally repeat every step of this over on the other side. Which it probably shouldn't take as long as this side.
Now it's gonna go a lot faster since we know what to do on it.
So, let's do it. This is where we're at right now. Rust disappeared. Decent. Still gotta go through a little skim coat of body filler on these channels here, but she's all ready to go, boys. I hit it with the undercoat too. Little rubberized undercoat. But as of right now, it looks good. Obviously this will get sent off to paint, get nice, but dude, I'm so excited about this. So excited. This is day 2. Probably it is almost 3:30 in the afternoon. We started around 10, and none of this was welded up. Now it's all welded up, grind it down really nice. So we're about to start on the passenger side, and then after we get done with that, we're gonna body fill both sides and hit it with some primer.
Why did I say something about ice cream truck?
There you go. We're gonna go ahead and just repeat the steps on this side. With this, lots of cutting, measuring, taking shit out, but I'm gonna knock it out quick.
Bags in my eyes, I ain't got no sleep. She done came down with a heavy little sneak. I don't do coke, baby, I smoke trees. Might fuck around with a little bit of lean. I'm from the T, but I live in the A. Fuck what you say if you ain't in pay. Rags in my pockets, I hate fucking banks. Shoe box on the dresser, got guns in the safe.
This is your captain speaking. Bad news, Lou. And Dutch is still on the buttons and taking us up to 11,000 feet. So you will feel turbulence. The sign above you does not say non-smoking. That is a smoking sign. So go ahead and feel free to roll up on the tray in front of you. And please do not eat on the tray. If you eat on the tray, there is a fee. If you have a crying baby, there is a fee. You take your shoes off, there is a fee. These rules apply to everyone from 1 to 80. Thank you.
Most of these people just mad at me, cause they can't fuck with my faculty. Like a little baby that's packing heat, and she gotta walk like fashion week. Getting to the money.
All right, so as you see, those time lapses don't do justice on how long this actually took to get like put on there. So we got it tack welded in a couple spots. We just put the door up for some reference, and I'd say that body line's straight as fuck, dude. If you come look at it from back here.
Yeah. I was looking at the bottom of it, and that whole thing's just...
Holy shit. So we're about to get all this stuff done and fully weld this side, and then body filler, and then we're all fucking all good to fucking like reassemble. But all the door, everything like lines up pretty smooth. Oh dude, that shit looks so fucking good.
Oh yeah, I make sure my shit's straight.
That, bro, that is straight, bro, all the way across the board. So yeah, doesn't touch. Man, that's gonna, I can't wait to get that paint match. That's gonna be stupid. So weld it, fully weld it. We're gonna pull the door back off, fully weld it, and go over some body filler, fix some little things. But she's ready to rock, dude. I just want to tell you guys how time consuming body work is. It's not something that you can just be like, yeah, I'll get into it and we'll take a day to do it.
Yeah, no.
Bro, this is day 2 of damn near being here all fucking day. And we're, what, 70% of the way done? Probably 80%. And the sky ain't looking too healthy right now. I'm hearing thunder and it's cooling down. We might have to move the truck back inside. But on the bright side, this side is done besides body filler. And then going over it with sandpaper, hitting it with some primer so it doesn't rust all the way around. But man, do you see that? That is not bad for a 2-day in the garage, pure busting fucking ass to get this fucking truck done in 2 days. This is insane. 12 hours later. 12 hours later, and we are here. All welded up. Dang, I need the light. Where the light at? Right there. All welded up. Body filler, seam sealed. So, this was it wasn't too bad to do, but it took hella time. We've been here 12 hours today. How you feel?
Like shit. We've been here the past 2 days.
2 days.
24 hours to do it.
So that's not bad. It's better than what was on it for sure. Fucking knees hurt so bad. Yo, man, this is day 3. And we are finally finished with it, man. Process, all in all, it took about 24 hours if you want to separate the days. Spent 12 hours on it one day, spent 12 hours on it another. Whole day's worth of work into getting these cab corners and rockers done. And let me tell you, the way that they turned out for this being my first like actual body job I've ever done to anything that I own. I've done some rust repair for shops that I've worked at before, on Jeeps and stuff like that. So I'm not completely oblivious to how it works and what's going on with it. But this was a lot easier than anything that I've ever done on any Chevy or Ram or anything like that. These are by far the easiest thing ever to do. I didn't do it like a DIY type style video because this was just me and my buddy in the garage. He works auto body. He's been at it for about 6 years and he does it as side work. So we did, you know, he came out and helped me get this done right and to look as good as it possibly can. So I'm gonna flip the camera around, man. I'm just gonna show you guys a quick rundown on how it turned out and stuff like that. If you're new here to the channel, make sure you like, share, comment, you know, subscribe. Make sure you turn the notifications on to see when I'm going to be dropping new videos. I still have to do videos on the Ram, the 2500, the Cummins that I have, the 79 Cutlass, the single turbo BMW. Yes, that's still around, and much more coming to the channel soon to be. I'm trying to be as active as possible for you guys. This is a truck, I've never liked the truck as much as I did this one, so you'll be seeing a lot of this and mods and stuff getting fixed on it right along with everything else. So I'm going to try to squeeze everything into the channel. So if you are new here, go ahead and just hit that subscribe button, smash it, man. Like, comment, do whatever. Everything helps. So I would greatly appreciate it if you guys went over and did that. So let me stop jabbering at the mouth. I'm gonna flip this camera around and show you guys how it turned out. So this is it, man. The doors are back on. We didn't end up taking the fenders off at all in this video for the video or whatnot. And the way we did the rockers, I explained it in one part. We just cut it there, welded it, and then we got that. But all in all the spot welds have been hit. I still have to go through, I'm gonna undercoat all that as well. But all in all, turns out nice. Body lines, everything from the doors are still nice. Everything's up there. I was wiring up my mirrors. Still got to put my door panel back on, but it turned out super nice. And if you see in the videos, this side was completely gone because I had cut it out. But my homie and we killed it on this, bro. He's been in auto body for some years. I've done a couple things, so I really just needed a helping hand and the motivation to actually get it done. But everything turned out how it should have been. It's going for paint Friday. It's Monday, so yeah, all the body lines were nice. It's a little weird here, just a little weird, but you step back, man, it's not something that would catch your eye. It turned out really nice. Today, off camera, obviously, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up getting this coated. Probably gonna drive it to the car wash, spray it down, sit out in the sun to dry, and then put the bed on. I have to have my bed on by the end of the day today. Gonna be ripping all those pods off. All these wheel lights, I'm getting new ones. These ones are not the best purchase that I've made. So the other side, like I said, everything got seam sealed, safe measures, undercoated, and all the body lines came out to be how it should. This door's a little hard to get open sometimes, but like I said, not too bad at all. A couple spots where you could tell that we welded and stuff like that, but they're rockers. I wasn't looking for perfect, you know, so I mean, they do their job nice. I'm not complaining. They're not rusty. I still have to coat this side of the frame. You can see my overspray on it a bit from the primer, but think this is a good way to end the video. This door's locked, so I think this is a good way to end the video. They turned out immaculate. So I can't thank you guys enough for sticking around, watching the video, man. If you enjoyed the content, you want to see more, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you want to see more of. Like I said, handful of projects, not only my projects, but I do work. My business is working on others, performance-wise or maintenance-wise, doing stuff like that. So if you're interested in any type of content like that, go ahead and drop a subscribe. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, man. Peace out. Hope y'all have a good time.